Hello, ladies. It's Debbie here. I wanted to send a video to try and catch you up on some things after conference. Conference was amazing. So I did write some notes down just so I don't forget anything. But next month, Jafra will be celebrating their 69th anniversary. Next year, 70. So next year, they'll be really doing it up big. But a lot of companies don't last 70 years. But we have been changed hands. I think we talked about it at conference. We've been saved many times by different companies, but I believe that the owners now are phenomenal. They want to get Jafra in every household. And here's the thing, Jafra doesn't advertise. So how do people know about Jafra? It's through us. It's through our clients that tell others about it. And honestly, I have not done classes for years, skincare classes, but I do like events at Panera or a tabletop at a coffee shop or something like that. I also have my office here that holds 6 people, 8 if necessary. I do have people here once in a while, so it's really just a word of mouth business. And what makes us 70 years old? Ask me and I'm going to say royal jelly. So royal jelly, which is a product made from the worker bees, is just amazing. And not only is royal jelly amazing, but the way Jafra has formulated their royal jelly RJX, it's a proprietary blend where they mix white truffle and a number of other things, okay? But it's all natural based. There's no parabens in it. There's no phthalates in it. It's loaded with peptides. So what does it do? It really shows just wonderful things on our skin. So royal jelly is just amazing all over your body. And I think that we all that have been in Jafra for a while can attest to that because our skin is always soft, supple. It's just amazing. So we will be celebrating 70 years next year, and conference has always been in July. Well, they are changing it to August, so that conference will always be in our anniversary month. And next year, it is going to be at Universal Studios in California. I'm kind of stoked about that because I've been as far as Arizona, Nevada, but I've never been to California. So you can earn this trip. I actually earned the trip this year. My room, we were treated like queens. And one thing I will say is that Jafra has always treated us that way. But this company that just purchased us last year, they really went all out for us. I mean, the first night we got there, and I'm going to send some pictures with this as well so you could see, but there was opening night was where we all dressed as Greek goddesses. We could put together whatever costume we wanted, but we all dressed as that. And then they had appetizers and some amazing desserts and things, and they gave out some recognition and so on and so forth. Then the next day we had some sessions in the morning, had this amazing box lunch that I couldn't even eat, and then we had sessions in the afternoon. At 4 o'clock we were done with that, and we had our banquet in the evening at 6:30. The banquet was a 3-course meal, was amazing, and we had filet mignon and some kind of chicken with some amazing sauce on it, and then tiramisu, some kind of salad with some amazing sauce on that before our meal. So it was awesome. And then the awards were given away. Anyone who sells $1,000 a month got an award. Just all sorts of awards were given away. I earned the trip, and I also earned a $300 Visa card. So that was given to me when I got there. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you that it's so nice too, because being that I was working in the medical office. I missed some years of conference, and it was just so nice to be with people that I knew, hadn't seen for a while. So many people that are just, they have been in Jafra, they love Jafra, and just so many people sharing their stories. So you'll see, I'll send a picture of one of us in the group, and there's a Jamie Lynn who is now an ambassador. So she's as high as you could go, like Vicki, and Vicki's been in 60 years. But Jamie Lynn got up and shared. She's been through cancer. She's has some kind of blood disorder, and she got up and just really gave her testimony that the only reason that she's here is because of her Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And it was just, I mean, people were just applauding, and it was just so cool. It was just so cool that she was able to share. And I mean, she just didn't stop. It's I don't know how many minutes they gave her, but she is just amazing. So there was just so many testimonies like that, and people that were sharing. There's someone that actually was working full time, and then something happened with her husband, and so she was left on her own. Like, what do? I have children. I can't go to work. And she joined Jafra, and what an amazing thing that was for her, because with Jafra you can work from home whether you have kids, and a lot of it is done online now. I mean, so a lot of consultants that shared, they do Facebook Live every week. There's one person who started Facebook Live 6 years ago, and I think she said she sold like $800. Well, now she has so many followers, she makes like 10 to 12,000 on each Facebook Live that she has every week, because these people just, they trust her, they've built a relationship with her, and so they order. But a lot of Jafra is done online now through Instagram, social media, some kind of social media posting, or Facebook Live. So I've always been going to do a Facebook Live, and I've never done it, but I am going to start doing that. I also want to start doing a Zoom meeting with my group once a week, so that if you all have questions about anything, I can answer them. Now, there is training on the Jafra site that you can also be on, those Zoom meetings, and you could do that as well, but I do want to have a Zoom meeting with everyone. I'd like to do that once a week, or at least every other week. So that being said, I just want to remind you of some things. We do get rewards points now. We get rewards points for every order we order, for if it's a certain amount, for anyone we bring into Jafra. There's so many things. So actually, what someone was telling me at the conference, like when I order 400, sometimes I order 400, 600, 700 at a time. Well, the first 2 weeks of the month before the 15th, we get free shipping, right? She breaks up her orders into $200 orders, because anything over 200 we get free shipping. And you get more points for a second and third order during the month. So I got smart this month after she told me that, and I broke up my orders. So you get, like, I think 25 points for the first order. If you do 2 orders a month, it's something like 75. 3 orders a month is 100. That's a huge difference when I was ordering that much in one order. So just kind of look at your points, look at your purple book, and it'll tell you the points you get and what you get them for. What I like about this is Jafra has given us a lot of gifts over the years. Sometimes there are things we don't use, and that's what consultants and leaders were complaining about. So this way we can choose the gifts that we want. And that's how I got this was like this way back, and that's how I got my first microwave in 1984. It was very heavy microwave, I'll remember that, and a semi-truck brought it down the street to deliver to our house. I'll never forget it. But, I got great gifts back then. So I'm really excited about the point system. If you have any questions about that, look in your book, okay? Another thing that I wanted to share, so a lot of my clients, like I had a client that moved a year ago to Georgia. She orders 3 times a year from me. I ship the order. Why shouldn't she just sign up now? Because it is only $25. They get $134 in products, those 4 products that are in the discovery kit. she will always get 40%, a minimum of 40% off of her order. Now, the first 3 months somebody signs up, they get 45%. After that, they're going to get 40, 45%, or 50. And if they just order one time in the first 3 months or whatever, when the fourth month comes, they're going to get 40%. But you got to remember that this is 40% off even the sale price. So they'll get 40%. Now, if they order 200 for 3 months in a row, the fourth month, they get 45%. As long as they've ordered the previous 3 months, $200, and you get free shipping if you do it before the 15th, you will get 45%. The way to get 50% is if you are, you would have to be actively selling to order 400 a month. You're not going to do that on your own unless you have a lot of friends and relatives that you're combining an order with. But if you order $400 a month, you're a VIP, you get 50%. VIPs also have a special tab in the back office on Jafra.com where they can purchase things at really significant discounts. We also get to pre-order things that come out. So, I mean, I love being a VIP. And they get 100 extra points. I believe it's a month for being a VIP. So there's just a lot of advantages to being a VIP. All you have to do is share Jafra, $400 a month. And just with the sale prices is what really gets me. And there's some really good sales in the book this month, so I'll go through that. But another thing they talked about at conference is the research that they do with Jafra's products. So, and it's funny, if you go on ChatGPT, which I use, I learned to use it about 6 months ago, and I'm mixed feelings about AI, but as far as using it for your business, like you can go on to ChatGPT and say, it says, what would you like to know? What is the best Jafra product for rosacea? It will tell you. And it told me exactly what I already knew. And then you could go on and I said, what is Jafra? And tell me about it. It said Jafra is a high-end skincare product. They are known for being a very clean company and clean products. So I was like, this is amazing. Like, it really did know, which a lot of people don't know about Jafra, so they have no clue, no idea. But I was super excited to hear about that. So, ChatGPT, if you ever, you could go on and make a free account. You can even go into ChatGPT and say, I have sweet potatoes, ground beef, and broccoli. Can you give me a recipe? It'll give you a recipe. It's really amazing. So for something like that, I absolutely love it. But so I did want to let you know that, what else do I have on here? That, the packaging is changing on all of our body care. So the olive, the almond, the coconut, and the rose, they're all changing into a really nice packaging, and I'll try to include those photos on here for you. I believe those don't come out until September 15th. We could pre-purchase them if you were at conference, or if you're a VIP, you could pre-purchase those for a really spectacular price. But, and also they only had coconut oil before, I think it was. Now they have coconut lotion, so they have both. So a lot of people are really excited about that. But, so we also learned about BioLab. So BioLab products are, they're made to be so effective and high-end that it's the highest percentage of ingredients without a prescription or being medical grade. So there's new BioLab products out, and one is the 50 plus SPF facial fluid broad spectrum 50 plus here. This is not only a broad spectrum sunscreen, but it's also moisturizing. It has the prebiotics in it to keep the microbiome intact where it's supposed to be. So the levels, everything is what it's supposed to be with these products and the prebiotics. They also came out with, and this I am so excited about because I was like, why doesn't Jafra have a product for spots? I mean, I have used the vitamin C, and it didn't cut it for me. So I do have some here, especially on the side where the I'm driving and there's the window. So I have some right here. Well, they have two spot correctors. One is has a sunscreen, and it is a facial cream. Has SPF 30. The other one, I don't have it yet, is you just use it on the spots themselves. So I'm super excited about these two products. And in the testing that they did, 100% in 4 weeks said that their brown spots were less noticeable. So that is fantastic, 100%. But they've also divided the BioLab up into 3 categories. There's essential BioLab products, which is like the cleansing cream with the BioLab cleansing cream, and then like the body products, and then they categorize anti-aging. So it tells what products are anti-aging, and you're going to see all of this. And then the third one is the spot correction, and that's these two products. So it's divided up into 3 categories. Now, BioLab is not a regimen itself. It's meant to be used with other products. So here's what I do with my BioLab. I use my Defy because I absolutely love Defy. I've loved it from day one. I noticed a total difference in my skin. It's brighter, it's smoother, it's softer. Absolutely love Defy. The Defy, and no one guesses my age. I mean, what am I? I'm 66. 66. Sometimes I forget. Isn't that bad? Like, when you get older, it's like, oh my gosh, I got to think about this. But anyway, I use my Defy serum in the morning and my Defy eye in the morning. Then at night, before I go to bed, after I wash my face, cleanse my face, I use the BioLab serum, facial serum, and the BioLab eye serum. Okay, so this actually saves on my Defy and it lasts longer, but I'm getting the benefits of both products. Another thing that I do want to tell you, if you are not using these two BioLab products, the body products, you are missing out. And I will tell you, when they brought these out, 9.5% alpha hydroxy acid, when they brought these out, I was like, a body product, whatever. And then I talked to a consultant who had used it on her feet, and especially her heels, which I had problems with, like dry, cracked, disgusting. So she told me after 2 weeks, she took a picture before and after. So I started using it. Now the scrub, the BioLab scrub, you can only use 3 times a week, but the lotion you can use every day. Started using it within 2 weeks. My feet were amazing. And I think I shared this with you all, that I used to use a product called Babyfoot that you had to put booties on, and then it was like this stuff in there, and you had to leave it on for at least 45 minutes, and then your feet would peel, and it was just a mess. But this is amazing. So it's in my shower. I use the scrub 3 times a week. I use the lotion probably 5 times a week, and it's amazing. Now, it is for your whole body. I'm not going to lie. When I have extra, I put it on my arms or put it on my legs, but I haven't really used it on my whole body. But I'm telling you, for feet, it is absolutely amazing. You are going to love it. So I did want to tell you about that. Let's see what else I had on my list here. And sorry, guys. I did have more here for you. Let's see, that I wanted to share with you. The BioLab, we talked about the BioLab spot treatment and all that. And the BioLab sunscreen, as I said, it is a moisturizer as well. So going back, I want to go back just for a minute to signing somebody up for $200. If you sign up, let's see, I think it's 5 people. If you sign up 5 people and you have 5 people ordering $200 in the month, and then yourself, you order at least $200, that's $1,200, you get commission off of everybody's sales, including your own. Now, if you have, maybe you have 7 or 8 or 9, I don't know, but if you all get up to $2,400, then your commission goes up on what you get on everybody. So it's really simple to bring people into Jafra, because who doesn't want to get 40% off their skincare products? I mean, if they're going to buy a Defy set, it's $189 on sale. They can add $11 to that and an $11 product, and they're going to get 40% off. They're going to pay, well, the first month they'll get 45. They'll pay 110. If they don't order 200 every month, they'll go to 40, but still they'll pay 120. That's less than the price. I mean, that's 5 products for 120 plus whatever else they ordered. So it's just, these specials are so great. And in our book as well this month, the August book, we have the 4D Defining Hydrator for $61, the Defy Cleanser for $26, and then the Multi Performance SPF 50 for $39. There's a lot of specials on the Royal Revitalize, which is recommended for those 40 to 50. The Gentle Cleansing Milk is $22, and the Revitalizing Hydrators are $57. Those are regular $82. So there's just so much that it's kind of overwhelming, but it's not. It just keeps coming and coming. I feel like they keep giving us more and more and more, and I am so very, very excited about it. Training, if you want to hear anything, go on the Zoom meetings. They are so informative. And the second week of every month, we have Power Week. Power Week is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the second week of the month. It's where we share Jafra on social media. Any way you want, you could share Jafra those 3 days. And then you post it on the Power Week WhatsApp. And then they spin the wheel. Anybody who shared gets that on the wheel, and then they pick a prize. Well, Tuesday I won the prize. I can't even remember what it is now. I think there was like 3 things: Jafra sunglasses, a Jafra hat, and something else, t-shirt maybe. But I won that. I was super excited about that. So, and I also, going back to conference, I know I'm all over the place here, but going back to conference, conference was $99 if you signed up early. Of course, I got the $300 back, so I ended up really going to conference for free. But they gave us so many gifts, so many samples. They gave us some full-size, like 3 full-size samples, or 3 full-size products, and then a ton of samples with like the almond and the olive, and samples of the BioLab, samples of the royal jelly. And in their expo room, they just had, it was amazing. It was so gorgeous. It was so beautiful. The displays, we had all these fresh flowers that we could take pictures with. It was just, I can't even say enough. It was amazing. We had such a great time. I did not go out of the hotel. Nobody in my room. I was with Vicky and Linda Flores. We did not go out of the hotel. I'm not really fond of the city, but that's just me. So we didn't go out of the hotel, but we had a wonderful time there. And, you know, I could share any more that you would like for me to share. I hope that you got to listen to all this, and I really hope that you remember that there's only 3 more days of free shipping this month. It's the 12th, so let's see. It's Saturday. Tuesday's the last day. I know a lot of you wait for Monday to see what the weekly special is. I kind of do that too, because I have products that I know I sell a lot of, so I kind of do the same thing. Just don't miss that shipping, okay? That free shipping. Now, if you do sign somebody up, it's $25, and that ships out free, and their first order ships out free. So if you sign somebody up the last half of the month, they still get their free shipping. Now, if you're an existing consultant, you don't, or insider, you don't. But they'll get that free, okay? So just keep that in mind. And any questions, please let me know. I appreciate all of you so much. You really do so much, and I love when I see what you're doing and you ask questions, and I'm just so excited. I am so happy to share this product even after 44 years, because it just keeps getting better and better. It is so exclusive. There's actually a trademark on what they're using in the spot remover. So Jafra is really, really exclusive, but nobody knows unless we tell them. So I've made up samples. I give out samples, especially during Power Week. I like to just let people know. Someone came to me and said, I thought Jafra wasn't even here anymore. So they don't know. So, but I do want to let you know, I appreciate each one of you, each and every one of you. Contact me anytime. I am here for you, and I would love to share anything you need to know. Hey guys, take care and have a blessed weekend.